Playback, The Lost Tapes. Originally written and voiced by Musical Pumpkin. This house, how it creaks and groans. Oh, how it stands with darkened windows and light of the day like an empty husk. Oh, how it lingers among the background of the evening fog like a blackened monolith. It is my cage. This house isn't like other houses. It is infected with something dark, either stained upon the stone or intermingled with the brick and mortar. At whichever time it happened, this house has likely taken as many lives as there were bricks required to build it. The doors, they creak as if to jeer your crossing of every threshold. The walls settle as if the house is breathing. Every inhalation of breath an allure to anyone outside, and every exhale their screaming souls from the very halls that trap them. The very seams of the flooring are cursed, from the nails to the roofing. The house, it messes with your brain. It wipes your memories and replaces them with ones more near to its goals. Of such things we are still unaware. I have seen a young man forget his entire life and become its caretaker. While questioning him, he swore up and down he had lived in and cared for the house for years. He had only inhabited the house for a little over a month. Two more agents, one man and one woman, both went in together. A month later, the same thing happened, although theirs was different. They both forgot their lives leading up to the operation and then believed that they were a married couple and this was their first house. They even had a child on the way. The victims, after some time within the house, all have disappeared. The process, so far, is strange. The victims all lose their memories are then replaced, and they just live out an entirely different life until they vanish. We still don't know exactly how many people have lost their lives inside the house, but it is estimated to be an inconceivably large number. I am the most recent person to be inside. I will not be the last. This isn't even the same house. This anomaly, it moves, it switches houses. The frequency is unknown, but it appears random. The problem with this particular anomaly is that it is almost impossible to track. When it moves, it could go anywhere. So far, aside from what we know what it does to people, we suspect that this anomaly only affects houses and not apartments or skyscrapers. The food inside the pantry wasn't given to me or dropped off. It had been in there for months and is still fresh. There are real potted plants and flowers inside the house, and every day they seem to have barely aged a day. The windows are crystal clear, the floors are squeaky clean, even the dishware has barely a crumb upon them. And yet, the doors creak, and the house settles like a groaning elder. I guess the perfect house isn't as perfect as it demonstrates. This will be my first week inside the house. I was inserted into the house on Monday of this week, and it is now Thursday. As far as I can tell, there are so far no cognitive discrepancies to speak of. I will of course report it once I begin to notice any issues of that nature. I have cams set up around the house, and this tape recorder document my time here. We have learned our lessons from previous insertions. Instead of waiting to see if we can go in and retrieve the records, they will be provided at the end of each week, preferably on a Friday. So tomorrow this tape and other adjacent records will be handed off to another team. So far there are no disturbances to speak of. the house for the most part seems normal until you really know what this house is capable of. It is quiet in here. I can hear my heart beating in my chest. I swear, sometimes I think I hear something. A whisper, just out of earshot. I think I am hearing things. Though it might just be the mission jitters getting to me. I am at the end of this recording. My name is Thomas Burns. Agent's number is Tango Tango 006525. This may be my last recording. I am inside the house. I am still here. Hey everybody, it's a good friend of Musical Pumpkin, back from watching over your pumpkin patch. That was episode 2, or tape 2, of Playback the Lost Tapes. Who are you? This is actually based off of a project that's, I think it's an episode in Fractured Stories, and it's been getting bumbled around a few other project ideas as well, like kind of bumping into them. And yeah, that's really all I had to say on that. And it's actually probably one of the more widespread, like, episodes, or I guess ideas, among my storyverse, you could say, where the one in Fractured Stories is actually this episode and the one from Fractured Stories do take place in the same universe. So they do I'm not sure if there are any direct references. I guess there wouldn't be in the first one because this episode didn't exist yet. Derp. But anyway, this episode does reference the one from Fractured Stories a bit. So that's that. I hope you guys enjoyed it. There'll be more soon. This is, like I said, it's going to be 10 episodes so far in Playback the Lost Tapes. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. Hope you guys stay awesome. And from us at Musical Pumpkin Studios, stay dope.